You're going to get some open looks.
JJ averaging 11 and a half game as a starter. Griner, no.
Brittney Griner has lost her mind. Now, we've seen her have issues with WNBA refs this season, Lord knows. We've all got our issues with the refs. Brittney, no doubt about that. We get it. Let me be the first to say, I guess I'm the first to say, if Caitlin Clark did this, if Lexi Hall did this, if Sophie Cunningham did this, they would be suspended for the rest of the season.
You won't believe what just went down at the Atlanta vs Dallas game. Boom. One of the most explosive moments of the WNBA season just unfolded. And at the center of it all was none other than Brittney Griner. What started as a tense and aggressive showdown turned into a full-on meltdown. Griner completely lost her cool on the court, leaving fans stunned, teammates scrambling, and the league no choice but to act swiftly. Within hours, she wasn't just ejected, she was disciplined by the WNBA itself. People everywhere were asking, how far is too far? Should she even still be playing in the women's league? And most of all, has Brittney Griner finally crossed a line she can't walk back from? If you thought WNBA drama was slowing down, think again. Let's break down everything that happened and why the league wasted no time dropping the hammer. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you believe all players should be held to the same standard, no matter how big their name is. And don't forget to subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Now, back to the firestorm that erupted. This was supposed to be a big game, Atlanta vs Dallas. Packed crowd, intense energy. But no one expected this. Tensions were already running high, and the atmosphere was electric. But in the third quarter, things went from competitive to chaotic. It started with a physical battle under the rim. After several hard fouls and jawing back and forth all game long, Griner and Wings forward Kehani Brown got tangled up. That was the spark. Suddenly, Griner shoved Brown mid-possession. The arena gasped. Cameras caught the entire exchange, Griner yelling, her body language aggressive, her face filled with fury. The referees rushed in and hit both players with technical fouls. But Griner wasn't done. According to sideline reporters, she kept yelling, not just at Brown, but at the referees too. Teammates tried to calm her down. Coaches tried to pull her aside. But Griner wouldn't let it go. Moments later, bam, a second technical. Ejected. The Mercury bench was in shock. The crowd split, some booed, others cheered wildly. And Griner? She walked off the court still yelling, waving off her own teammates and throwing her towel toward the bench. But what happened off the court might have been even more serious. Sources say that in the tunnel, Griner continued yelling at officials. Things got so heated, she allegedly threw a chair down the hallway near the locker room. Security had to step in. Multiple witnesses say they had never seen her that out of control. Within just a few hours, the WNBA issued an official statement. After further review of today's incident involving Brittney Griner, the league has determined that her behavior violated the WNBA's code of conduct. Effective immediately, Griner will be suspended 1 game without pay and fined $5,000 for unsportsmanlike conduct and verbal abuse toward game officials. League insiders say that behind the scenes, executives were furious. One source revealed that the league viewed this as a major escalation, especially considering Griner's behavior after the ejection. And this wasn't an isolated moment. Earlier this season, Griner made headlines for her fiery exchange with Caitlin Clark. She's already racked up several technicals this year, and critics are saying it's part of a troubling trend. Her supporters call it passion. Her critics call it a lack of control. One WNBA insider, speaking anonymously, warned, she's walking a fine line. If she has another outburst like this, it won't just be a 1-game suspension. The league is watching closely. Now, the pressure is on for Brittney Griner. The next few games could define her season and maybe even her career. In a league that's pushing hard for growth, visibility, and a clean image, every move is being watched. Every outburst is under a microscope. Fans are divided. Some say the punishment was fair. Others think it was too soft. And a few are asking the question, No one wants to answer out loud. Is Brittney Griner hurting the WNBA's brand? One thing is clear, this story is far from over. Griner's next move could be her most important yet.